Alrighty, welcome back. Camera kept falling off because the what's that stuff called? I can't even think right now. Velcro. The Velcro has melted. We're in Florida and it gets kind of hot in here. So the glue on the Velcro on the back of that I used to glue the camera, the dash cam right here, up to the little suction cup thingy holder kept falling off, so the camera kept falling down. But anyhow, we're letting it run a little bit just because people have asked to see what the roads look like around here. But this is pretty much what it looks like through this area here, the housing. These little side streets here. I'm on a main road and there's only a few houses out here on the main road. Getting ready to hit the major road here that will take us into the compound. The cop. Okay. This road is called Bombardier Boulevard, and it's right next to Bayside High School. Going to the left is called Bayside Lakes, and going to the right is Bombardier Boulevard. We're turning right here, and this is the main road that will take us into the compound. I don't know if you can hear all the noises little Blue is making. She still runs, but struggles to maintain power. So at this point, I've been pretty much just using her to kind of drive back and forth to the compound, even though she's eating a lot of gas. I'm a bit afraid to take her out on the interstate anymore because last time when I was out there with my children, she didn't want to accelerate. And that was kind of scary. Everyone else is doing 70, 80 miles an hour. And I'm struggling to go above 45, 50 miles an hour. We are essentially now into the area with the compound, and as you can see, there are some houses here, but they're getting fewer and fewer. And you can see the no dumping sign here that we just went by. That's what the police are basically looking for. This area is so isolated. People would actually bring garbage out here and dump it. And that is pretty much, why the police and the rangers came out to me that first time I was out here at the compound. They thought I was trying to throw stuff away or something, dumping. And when they saw that I wasn't, they ran my tag, my registration, my ID. They pretty much told me I was fine. And that if I needed any help, to call 911 and they'll be out here to help me. They also let me know that there were some homeless people living out here in the compound. So although I personally have not lived out here, I've used this place to camp. I've never claimed to live out here. I just camp out here and explore out here and have been filming out here. But I haven't lived full time out here, and had actually contemplated doing it when I started building the yurt because my vehicle obviously is having some serious issues, and without funding, I can't be driving around or even getting the vehicle repaired. So I was looking at making a more permanent base where I could actually live, and so I'm going to go into detail a little bit about this here. When the videos were made a couple weeks back where I was talking about, getting advice from viewers and stuff, those were all true videos and they were what was happening at the time. And, my plans had been to try to decide what to do. The van itself was dying and is still dying. and I was looking at being stranded somewhere, and some people had suggested to go ahead and run the van as long as I could until it pretty much dies, and that seemed the most viable option. And then try to earn some money as I could to try to get another vehicle. The problem is, if your van's going to die and you're still driving it around every day, it's going to be very hard. I mean, you're killing it, and you're going to be stuck somewhere, and then police are going to come tow it or whatever. You're going to have issues. So I started toying with the idea of, why not build a yurt? Why not build a more permanent residence out here? Now, I had gone into this situation planning on building a yurt that I could actually potentially live in. And out here, I think they'll kind of leave me alone. People will kind of leave me alone. So, and the reason I say that is because the police have been out here with me before, and they pretty much told me people were living out here. And I had asked them, well, you know, is that allowed? And they said, well, not really, but they're not really doing anything about it, because those people that are living out here, they don't seem to be bothering anyone. And I think for the city, they'd rather have people living out here keeping to themselves than out on the streets causing problems for people. I think it's over here. I wasn't paying attention. Let me double check. I'm going by gut feel right now. I think this is the right road. There's something I should point out while we're driving out here. It turns out that Camp Freedom 2 in the hut is now official. You know, I'm going to do another little video on this, but if you go into Google Maps and you type in, you know, Camp Freedom 2, Camp space Freedom space the number 2, you will actually get Camp Freedom 2 in the hut. So Google Maps has recognized us, or recognized this spot as a real place now, and we are now navigable by name, which means the hut and Camp Freedom 2 and stuff is no longer just a little place that I'm playing at or pretending at or whatever. It is a real legitimate place, and it is starting to show up all on the maps as well as on Google searches as a valid place, a real place. Now, if you had been following along from way back when, my hope had been to actually buy parts of this compound, if not the entire compound, if I could raise enough money, and actually make a real Camp Freedom 2 for vanners to come out here, van dwellers, to come out here as I have and use it as a sanctuary, a safe place where people would come and park their vehicle and get water, showers, bathroom facility, just to regroup and then move on. A free place to camp. Okay, that didn't happen because my GoFundMe account just did not get enough interest, and so the idea kind of died. Although, I mean, the official drive to make all this real and to fight for justice and stuff with my situation, my legal issues, I just let it go. Now, as far as the idea for Camp Freedom 2 becoming real, I've never given up on it. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still building. You know, even if I don't get any help, I'm going to be out here and I'm going to do what I can to try to make this real. And with this acknowledgement by Google Maps that Camp Freedom 2 is now real, I'm feeling pretty optimistic. Maybe this place will never become as big as I had hoped, but the fact that it now shows up on Google Maps and people can navigate here means that people will come, those who are brave, will come out here and actually check out all the stuff that was built, and maybe even explore some of the trails that I'm going to be putting up. And if they are adventurous, they might even build some more stuff out here for people to come out and enjoy. That's my hope. You know, one person trying to do everything with pretty much no budget, this is what we got. Getting a whole group, a collective of people working on this common goal can make Camp Freedom 2 real. If nothing else, as long as they don't destroy this place, I feel that I've done what I could to make this place available for others. There's a working bathroom that has supplies. There's water here. There's food here. Ability to cook out here. And if you have, power inverter for your vehicle, you can even have electricity out here. So it is what it is right now. Until next time, everybody, I want to thank you for tuning in and appreciate your continued support. Have a great day, everyone.